Hi everyone, my name is Jamie Heath and I'm a normal 14-year-old girl. Well, unless of course you count the fact that I've had an intussusception at 7 months old where I lost part of my colon and my appendix, but that doesn't matter anyways. I had a brain aneurysm that hemorrhaged at 7 years old. This was my first stroke. At that time, we also found out that I had an inoperable brain arteriovenous malformation, or as I like to call it, a mouthful. And then, in the 7th grade, my AVM hemorrhaged. This was my second stroke. I was completely paralyzed on my right side and spent Thanksgiving at Fletcher Allen and Christmas at Spalding Rehab in Boston. Phew! Needless to say, the number 7 is not my favorite number. So it's been 2 years since my second stroke. What have I been doing the past 2 years, you ask? I'll tell you. I spent 5 weeks at Spalding Rehab Hospital in Boston, where I had 3 hours of therapy a day. New Year's Eve 2013, barely walking, reading at a 4th grade level, and could barely move my right arm, let alone my fingers. Little did I know, the hard work hadn't even begun. The following January consisted of 8 therapy sessions a week, a home exercise program, and a lot of hard work and dedication. I had to trade in my ski poles for a cane and ski boots for a brace on my right leg and foot to help me walk. I made great progress, so I was able to go back to school part-time earlier than originally planned, but I was still in extensive outpatient therapy. I eventually traded in the cane for the in-leg brace for this awesome little piece of technology that helps me walk. This gave me back the independence I had been working so hard for. No 14-year-old girl wants to be walking around with a cane, and I was tired of my mom calling me Granny Grunt. I have since gone back to Boston to restart the process of shrinking my AVM. I also had the opportunity to take part in a Spalding Rehab research study using experimental transcranial direct current stimulation. Another mouthful. Think of it as putting booster cables on your brain and then turning the key. I think all of our brains could use a little jump start once in a while. So, 2 years later, hundreds of hours of therapy, lots of hard work and dedication and perseverance, I am now down to 1 hour of therapy a month, occupational therapy, and a home exercise program. Right now, I'm skiing Sunday afternoons right here on the mountain with the Snow Mountain Adaptive Ski Program, and swim on a swim team 2 times a week at Norwich University. Whew. I don't know about you, but I'm exhausted just talking about it. In April, Make-A-Wish granted my wish to swim with the sea turtles in Hawaii. Ever since preschool, I've loved turtles. I had a friend there who always found turtles out at playtime, and I got so jealous. Then, one day at one of my soccer games a few years ago, I found a little turtle in the grass. I was so excited that I finally found my own turtle, and I named him Bob. My mom wouldn't let me bring him home to, something about leaving him in his environment, blah, blah, blah. So I flashed my eyelashes at Dad and convinced him to let me bring him home to his house. Bob has since passed away, but I will never forget the joy he brought me. Then, on Facebook, I saw this video of a nest of baby turtles crawling out of the sand and making their way to the sea. It was so amazing to watch, and it brought tears to my eyes. Being a Wish kid is more than just one awesome day or one great experience. My wish gave me a chance to run away for a week and not worry about therapy, recovery, school, doctor's appointments, and my current reality. My wish of swimming with the sea turtles allowed me to do something I've always wanted to do, something I was so passionate about, something I could relate to. That week made me forget I had deficiencies. I don't think of my deficiencies anymore. I now think of myself as normal. I no longer dwell on what I can't do, and I now focus on what I can do. Things I couldn't even do before my stroke. I mean, look at me. There's no way I have the confidence to get up here, standing here today, speaking to a crowd of people, and this is a big crowd. Now, I know that I can do anything I set my mind to. While I was in Hawaii, my wish to swim with the sea turtles allowed me to run away from reality. But when I got back, I felt like I no longer had to run away. I was ready to face and accept reality. My mom once asked me why I love turtles so much. They're not even that cute. They are cute. I told her that I'm like one of those little turtles struggling to get to the sea and live, and I'm going to be one of them that makes it.